The weekend began with a chilling wave of uncertainty across Los Angeles. On Friday, June 6, 2025, federal agents from U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, better known as ICE, launched a series of large-scale raids throughout the city. These operations were sudden and aggressive, catching many communities completely by surprise. The actions were part of a wider national strategy directed by the Trump administration to increase deportations. For millions of Angelenos, the day was marked by fear and confusion as news of the federal sweeps spread rapidly through neighborhoods, text messages, and social media alerts, turning familiar streets into zones of anxiety and distress. The city held its breath, wondering what would come next. The scope of the operation was extensive, targeting various locations where immigrant communities live and work. Federal agents were seen in the bustling garment district, a hub of commerce and labor for many newcomers. They also appeared at a Home Depot in the Westlake area, a common gathering spot for day laborers seeking employment. The raids even extended into the night, with agents descending upon an underground nightclub where they detained several Chinese and Taiwanese nationals. In addition to these public sweeps, federal agents also executed 4 separate search warrants at 3 different locations in central Los Angeles, based on suspicions of people harboring undocumented immigrants, escalating the intensity of the enforcement. Initial reports on the number of arrests varied, adding to the chaotic atmosphere of the first day. ICE officials initially confirmed that 44 individuals had been arrested for civil immigration violations, with 1 additional person arrested for obstructing the work of federal agents. However, as the weekend progressed, the numbers grew. By Saturday, the Department of Homeland Security reported that the total number of arrests for the week in Los Angeles had climbed to 118. Some community organizations and media outlets monitoring the situation reported that the number was even higher, possibly exceeding 120 arrests by the time the major operations concluded on Saturday evening. The official justification provided by the federal government for these aggressive actions was a focus on national security and the rule of law. ICE Director Todd Lyons stated that the agency's nationwide efforts average about 1,600 arrests each day, with a primary focus on apprehending individuals deemed to be dangerous criminals. President Donald Trump's administration framed these raids as a necessary component of a broader policy aimed at mass deportation. This rhetoric, however, stood in stark contrast to the reality on the ground, where families were separated and communities known for their vibrancy and hard work were thrown into a state of profound fear and instability.